So, you know, the alleys are very tiny in the old city. So to rescue people in tiny alleys, we have this tiny ambulance that I've been in many times because I volunteer. And it's like a tractor. And it can go up and down steps and into tiny alleys to rescue people who need to go to the hospital. So this is one of the hundreds of tiny alleys in the old city. And this one's in the Jewish Quarter, and a lot of alleys in the Jewish Quarter are named after musical instruments that used to be played at the Beit HaMikdash. For example, this street is called Hatzatzrot, and they call it this, that means trumpets, Trumpet Street. And you know those long silver trumpets that sometimes you see in paintings, the angels are playing? You know the long silver trumpets that the Levi'im played at the Beit HaMikdash? So this alley is shaped like one of those long silver trumpets. It has a big end where I'm standing, and that tiny little end at the end is like the mouthpiece of a trumpet where you would put your mouth and blow. So that's why this street was called Trumpet Street. This is called the Four Sephardi Synagogues. It's early in the morning. I think you can see someone inside the window there doing shachrit. And in this synagogue, well, there's four of them together under one roof. In Israel's first big war, all the Jews of the Jewish quarter of my neighborhood hid. A lot of them hid in the synagogue, about 1,000 of them. And they hid here. And I'll tell you more about that later. So this is a book with lots of photographs about what happened in my neighborhood, the Jewish Quarter in Jerusalem, in the year 1948, when Israel was first born as a country and attacked by 7 Arab armies. The Arabs from the country of Jordan, called Jordanian soldiers, they kicked out all the Jews through Zion Gate here. These are all the Jews, about 1,000 Jews leaving the Jewish Quarter. And then this little girl, who's on the back of the book and the front of the book, see, there she is the front, here she is the back. She's running to catch up with her parents that are leaving out of Zion Gate. And she's very scared. Here's a Jordanian soldier. And here's this archway. And this window's on fire. And here's these 2 windows up here. And now I'll show you what that looks like today. Here's the same little girl, all grown up, 30 years later, and she's walking through the same arch. So this is the Makolet, where I just bought the stuff I need for Shabbat. Here's all the chalot. And here is an archway. This is the archway today. Much later. This is the window above. And this is the window that's on fire in the picture. And here they are all together.